Okay, people. This the sun. The sun will give light to everything and everyone. Where your heart at? Leo? No. The sun by itself. Where's your heart? It's pumping. We live by our heart as a baby. Before our brain developed, our heart is first. Our soul. Sun means soul. Where your soul at? Mine's on Libra. Where yours at? Something charming. I'm aware. Sun means conscious, aware. I'm aware who I am. I'm conscious. I'm shining. I'm charming. I'm amazing with the tongue. I'm amazing with the mind. I can switch on my brain. I can relate to anyone and everything as a Libra. Charming, fashion. I'm everywhere, all over the place. It's pretty much Libra. That's where my sun at. Because it's the sun, my heart. My sun is in the 5th house. So it's going to be in Leo house. So I'm going to be playful. I'm going to be skilled. When they talk about creativity, artists, I want to shine. I'm going to shine in the media. And plus, my sun is conjunction to who? Pluto. I'm going to be powerful, strong, fight. And be strong, overcome obstacles, because this is where my sun at. So, we doing the sun. Where's your heart at? Mine's in Libra. Got it. Mind you now. They say Libra is balanced. We ain't not solved. And plus, I got sun conjunction Pluto. That's why I was so dramatic. That's why I love the drama. I love the fight for fun. Because my sun is in the house of war, its own house, the 5th house. And plus, Pluto is in the 5th house. And plus, my sun is conjunct to Pluto, of course. When I was dramatic, I used to fight for fun. Beat these dudes' tail, and I used to love it. Hyped up. Oh, pow, pow, yeah, poo, pow. Like the drum, because it was sun conjunct to Pluto. But now, transformation, you learn. You learn to grow. You learn to develop, because Pluto helps you transform. And I know how to be a great actor due to the sun. I know the mind state, because this is the sun. The sun like to play. The sun is entertainment. The sun deals with the mind, the consciousness, awareness. So the sun is the heart. So where is your sun? Where is your soul? Like, what sign it's in? What it's conjuncted to? What it's connected to? Also, I got sun sextile Neptune. So I'm spiritual, very super creative. Because not only did I activate my potential, which is sun sextile Neptune, but also this brought out creativity. This brought out spirituality. This made me one of the best, talking about picking up on people's vibes and reading people like a book. Because, first of all, Pluto give me the power to read people anyway. Be a medium, be a psychic, be able to feel what's up and know what's up. When you got sun sextile to my Neptune that adds on. So what is your sun? Where is your sun at? If I read it, I'm going to break it down. You put it in the comment, I'm going to break it down. I know where my sun at. And so the sun is very important, because this is your soul. This is your heart essence. This is who you are at the core, you know. And so when it vibrates, this is how you going to shine. I'm going to shine the Libra, but I'm going to shine at my Pluto essence. You will see my Neptune, the sun sextile Neptune. So this is why this is important, because wherever your sun at, it's going to hit hard. Like, the sun also square Mars, and that's why I've been a fighter, aggressive. You scream power, go to the scream of things, because I had a hard time with Mars. You know, I just a fighter. I have a hard time with authority, aggressive people, want to take them down, because sun square the Mars. So where is your sun? I say. Remember that. Always, the reason why this is important, because I want you to look in your chart and see where's your sun. It's going to be a short video. I don't be too long. I just want to let you know that the sun is just better. It's more than just the sun sign. It's also, your sun sign is also like whatever conjuncted to, whatever house it's in. Like mine's in the 5th house. So this is why it's important. Like mine's is in the 5th house. And that's the playful house. But it's also conjuncted to Pluto. And that's why you see all these different traits. But you also see spirituality, how it shine, because it's my potential anyways, it's my sextile, it's connection. It's easy for me to bring that out and just to be always studying on spiritual topics, because sun is sextile to Neptune. So very, very much psychic, and it can read people like a book on first sight. Without even going to the rising sign, we talking about where's your sun. So this is very important. Yeah, so if you got sun in Aquarius, you got sun in Scorpio, you got sun in Aries, you got sun wherever it's at. What house is in? What is conjuncted to, or square to, or opposing? You see what I'm saying? We got all that support. So when we look at yourself, look at your sun sign, not just your sun sign or what month it's in, also look at what house it's in. Also look at what it's conjuncted to or square to or opposition. So you can see why you're having a hard time. Like some people might be a Pisces, for example. Pisces sun, but they have a hard time because they got their sun square Neptune or something like that. Or the sun square the moon. So they have a hard time with their emotions and bringing out their feelings and stuff like that. So we got to look at that too. We got to look at the planetary aspect. That's very important. And the house. Because your sun might be in the house like Cancer. And if it is, you can be all about the home, the family, the coaching. You see why you're so protective of your family. Even though you might be a Sagittarius, a wild, free spirit, but you might have a sun conjunction in the moon house, conjunct to the moon. And you see why you're so connected to your family, your home. And you're just not just that Sagittarius that's running wild, but you also love your family. Hey, Master Glam, where's your sun? And what house is in, Master Glam? And what it's connected to. I ain't gonna be too long. Probably be about 30 minutes to 45 minutes on this live. Depends. Sometimes I get too hyped up. But where's your sun and what house is in? What it's conjuncted to? So, sun is your heart, your soul. Hey, Mickey Thomas, where's your sun? And what house is in and what it's conjuncted to or square or opposing? I'm gonna break it down for you. I'm gonna do this today. And this is why I say, where is your heart, your soul, your sun? This is how you want to shine. This is what you're aware of, your conscious self. We can talk about your unconscious self, which is the moon, which also has power, but we're talking about the sun right now, what you're aware of, what house it's in. So it's very important because my sun, like I said, is in Libra. We know the Libra traits, but you would think I'm just a peaceful Libra. Why I'm aggressive? Because I got sun square Mars. This is why I'm so aggressive. And that's going to turn you up to the screen. It ain't going to be like a sun conjunction Mars. It's going to be worse because it's square. It's a hard time. It's going to battle. It's going to fight. It's going to go through things like that. So your sun is, you got a Virgo sun. But what house your sun in and what it's conjuncted to, connected to? What house is in? So even though we know the Virgo trait, healing, they servants and helpers and healers, and we know they're intellectual, they're very smart. So we know that part, right? But where's your sun? And what house it's in? What it's connected to, conjuncted to, or square to, or opposing? Name some of them placements. And this explain why some people, like, they might have a Gemini and why they can't speak well, or why they can't talk well, or why they got blockage in the way they're thinking. So that's why it's important to know where is your sun, what it's conjuncted to, what planetary aspects, what it's square to, opposing, sextile, trine. Because trine is your gift. Trine is your gifts. Like, for example, going beyond the sun, I got Jupiter trine Uranus. This is my gift, humanitarian. That's a humanitarian placement there. Friendly, different, unique, gonna expand my higher mind, I'll be up on the knowledge. Greetings to you, Mickey Thomas. But where's your son, Mickey? Where's your son? Yeah, so my son, I don't want to talk all about me, though. You know what I'm saying? I just started out about me, give you an example. Gotta always be an example. I don't want to break y'all placement down. I'm here right now. When y'all got a chance, come on with it. I'm here. I feel like helping you. I feel like breaking your placement down. You don't always get this. Every now and then, But see, once you know where your soul at and your heart at and stuff like that there, it's very important. It's very important because you understand why you go through what you go through. Your sun sign, why you ain't shining, or why you trimming down. So I'm just gonna put this phone down for a few minutes and let you text and type about your sun and what house is in the planetary aspects, so I could break it down. I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes. If not, it won't be too long. I'm gone. But at least I brought awareness to you to check your sun, the house, the planetary aspects. At least I did that. So you can check it on your own. And that'll be cool. Because then you can put it together. You can say, well, my soul is in this house, and why I'm having trouble because it's square to this or that. Like that there. So that's very powerful. I'm going to get a couple minutes. Oh, I love y'all, beautiful people. Been a good day. Yes. And what else? My son is also, I say, conjuncted to Pluto. But also, my son conjuncted to Mercury. You don't have any major aspects to your sun? Okay. What do you have, like sextile? Do you have, you don't have no sextile, no trine or nothing? So you might had a regular sun, Master Glam. The regular sun sign might be it for you, but what house is in? You know what I mean? What house is the area like that you operate in, your soul gonna be in? Like mine is Leo fun. So be doing a Leo thing with children, like inspiring the youth, bring inspiration to people, you know, but also playful, funny, you know, having fun, you know, a leader, you know, stuff like that, leadership positions and on the media doing what I'm doing and being creative. So that's the area of life. That's what my soul is into, you know. We're not talking about the unconscious self. We're not talking about the moon. Or we're not talking about the rising. But we're talking about the sun ray at the center of all of this existence. Because first you got the sun, which is your heart. But what's covering your heart is the moon, which is the chest. The chest covering your heart, which is the moon. The mother protects the father, which is the sun. The sun helps everything vibrate inside the moon-like body. The moon is sort of like connected to the rising too. See, the rising is the body and the mind. See what I'm saying? It's two things, because first of all, your rising is the mind because your personality. Your personality is your attitude, but also your body, how you look. You know, so the body is all the houses. So what's inside your body is all the 12 houses. So, for example, I said no, it's parallel to Jupiter, but no conjunction sextile, none of that. Okay. But what house is in? Your son. Yeah, I know your son is in the house. Yeah, but that's how it works. Like your rising sign represents the body and your mind. And your spirit is the sun. And your emotions is really your soul, because okay, you got spirit, emotions, mind, and body. That's 4 elements. The rising sign represents the air and the earth, and the sun represents the spirit of fire, and the water element is the emotions. So that's your soul. I know a lot of people say soul, also the sun, but okay, cool. But in astrology, this is what I'm talking about. Your house is say, hey, Cain, it's sun conjunct to Venus, so the type of Libra you're gonna be, the true Libra. That's the only conjunction or sextile or square it got to. You can be a true Libra, you know, because you got Venus here. That's the way you love. That's the way you operate when dealing with love. Is Venus, because you got sun conjunction there. That's where you're gonna shine at. What house is in? Say, your son is in the 5th house, like mine. Wow, playful, fun. When your son is in the 6th house, oh yeah, you're gonna be about healing, helping people, serving, health, exercising, all that there. Handle your business, because Virgos don't like to play, they like to handle their business, you know what I'm saying? They like to get to it. Even though you're a Gemini, even though you're a Gemini, very good with expression and all that there. Your soul is in, well, your spirit is in. I'm gonna say spirit. I already say the water is soul, so I'm gonna make that clear so nobody won't. I know, like sometimes they say the sun is soul, but I say AKA spirit, because it's creativity, is motivation. If something your motivation, the only thing that can really motivate you like that is definitely your spirit. So I'm gonna say spirit for now. Correction. So your spirit is in the 6th house of health, healing, helping, and also being able to serve people. You like to do that. You like to help people, you like to assist and exercise. Even your health, you're gonna learn about health. You're gonna go through things to deal with health. You know what I'm saying? Till you learn about it. Even if something failed in your body, you gonna learn about it, how to heal it. You got the ability to heal with the hands, therapist. You can be a therapist, a healer of any kind, healing with words, healing with touching people, healing in all type of forms, you know. So this is where your spirit gonna be, your son. And you're gonna be able to speak well because it's a Gemini. Gemini right there. You can be able to think on things because you got both. You got air and earth. So that's good. Very powerful. Yeah. Chris Peter said fifth house. Oh, fifth house too? Wow. All this play for all this. So this gonna show y'all something right here. We got a lot of us got Libra, but a lot of us got our sun. If not Libra, they got sun in the either fifth or the sixth house. On here, I noticed, you know. Oh, it's a lot of Scorpio placements. She got her sun is in the eighth house, Scorpio. Oh yeah. Ain't nothing bad about that. Don't cry about that because it's transformation. You gonna learn, even though you can go through power struggles with people and stuff until you learn about it. You know what I mean? But the thing is, you're gonna transform, and you're not scared to talk about any subject or anything. You might be in fear at first because this could be a paranoid placement, but when you become spiritual, you're gonna be definitely powerful because this give you healing powers. This give you the ability to read people like a book, pick up on anything that deal with energy. You know what I'm saying? Energy worker. People like to work magic with sun in the eighth house. It is part of your soul essence and vibration. So you're gonna deal with vibration. And the thing is, with Pluto, they're not scared to deal with energy. After a while, you wouldn't be scared of dealing with ghosts unless you got squares and the oppositions. So that's the thing about that. So Pluto ain't a bad place because you're able to relate to people and you're very sensitive. It makes you very emotional. Picking up on people that can't trick you, make you strong though in your emotions. So that's it. So Sade, Master Astrology ain't a bad placement. It could be, but it's up to you. See, that's the vibration. That's right, vibration. So basically, this is important because when we say our sun sign, we just think that it's just the sun sign. We got to think about what it's connected to. We got to think about what house is in. All of that there. What it's connected to, what house is in. And this is how we win. If we don't think about all of that, then we don't know how we operate. We just see myself like a sun and Libra. That's it. But what area it's in? Why I'm like I am? I'm more than this Libra. Also, because I act kind of fiery. Why I'm crunk? Because it's in the crunk house. It's in the fifth house. It's in the house of Leo. Fire. The house of expression. The house of creativity. The house of shining. The house of knowing how to win. The house of, yes. This house here, strong, the lion, the leader, you know. So we got to think about that too. And plus, I got Sun conjunction Pluto, plus Sun sextile Neptune, plus Sun square Mars, plus Sun conjunction Mercury. And this is why this part of my the way I speak, because Mercury give me many ways to speak, many ways to express myself, make me very. You deal with lingo, so I'm gonna say all type of lingo, words, shorten it up. You know, dealing with symbols, know how to break down symbols, know how to break down words, know the etymology behind words, know the origins of words. Some people know how to speak more correctly than I, far as the way they speak, but they don't know the meaning of the words. So just give me understanding of word symbols by having Sun conjunction Mercury. Now you see what type of Libra I am. I got Sun conjunction Mercury. Plus I got Sun conjunction Pluto, so I'm be able to identify with Scorpio energy. And plus my Pluto is in the fifth house too, in the sun house too. So we got 2 times the vibration that amplified, you know. So in Sun conjunction Pluto, you go through a lot of stuff, drama, fights, why I like to fight, why I like to have fun, because it was thrilling to me, excited to me, and stuff like that there. I loved that drama back then. And I transformed. I changed that bad energy because I knew that it wasn't good. I changed it to something good, you know. It made more power, you know, fighting against officers all the time. And when I was locked up in prison and stuff like that there, you know what I'm saying? Going to high max, stuff like that. Because you got Sun conjunction Pluto. It's connected to my Libra. See, this is why it's so powerful. I'm not just not your Libra that you see that people just think this soft or they think that this peaceful. This Libra here was so dramatic. But I do like peace, you know what I'm saying? I do got Libra qualities. But still, I got the Pluto in there. I got Mercury in there. And I got Sun square Mars. So now you see it. You see why I can be playful, why I'm entertaining, why I'm excited, why I think of the wildest ideas, why I'm a trendsetter, because of the house, the fifth house, the sun house. My son is in his own house, the sun, Leo. So you can see some of the Leo come out under this Libra, but you can also see the Pluto. You can see the Neptune, because that sun sextile Neptune, the spiritual essence. Wow, this was easy for me to do, because this is the easy aspects. This is the easy aspects. So I activate this potential, which is the Neptune. So I love to study about religion, spirituality, trying to find myself, because I got sun sextile Neptune. And now I'm really living up to it. All my psychic gifts, reading people all the time. I just read somebody and they shoot me donations and stuff like that there for reading them and stuff like that. Why? Why I'm so accurate? Why I'm so on point? I give myself a 90 and 99%. I never want to say 100, because 99% to me still is 100. I can say 98% psychic reading. However, the psychic reading don't be wrong. What I feel don't be wrong. It's how you interpret it to people. It's how you give people the understanding of it. So this is why. This is why, beautiful people. So where's your sun? I just want to bring awareness. I'm this whole video about bringing awareness to, just don't look at the sun sign. Also look at what house it's in, and look at what it's connected to. Do it have a square to it? Look at all the squares. Look at the oppositions. Because oppositions, the hard time you will go through. Why you ain't functioning right. Why you ain't doing right. Till you overcome the squares and the oppositions. Whatever your sun opposing. Like my sun is square to Mars. This is why I've been very violent. I've been very, until I mastered, until I overcame that. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I was more aggressive than the sun conjunction Mars, because I was out of control since I got sun square Mars. And this is why, aggressiveness. So you got to look at that. If you got sun square Neptune, you might have a hard time dealing with spirituality, go through things. I was seeing ghosts, can't handle it, and thinking that demons attacking you, thinking things attacking you and stuff like that. If you got sun opposing or square to Neptune and something like that there. But by me having sun sextile Neptune, it's easy for me to deal with this energy. It's easy aspects and to activate it. I love it. So when I get into it, I really love spirituality. So that's what it means. Your sun sextile Pluto, okay. That's what's going on. Sun sextile Pluto is, so your soul is power. Well, your spirit is power. I'm gonna say sun is spirit. You got creative powers too, because Pluto is power. How you gonna transform? You're gonna transform through being creative. You're gonna transform. Yeah, so this is how you're gonna transform, and you're gonna go through things dealing with the Pluto stuff. So this is very powerful. Being able to read people, picking up online, picking up on things. They can't trick you, they can't deceive you. Stuff like that there. Your sun sextile trine the Neptune, this your gift. This is easy, this more powerful than a sun sextile Neptune, because this is your gift. Just like my sun conjunction Pluto is the strongest aspects, and why I can read people. I'm very much psychic right there. Sun trine Neptune is very much psychic. It's easy. See, sun, the difference between the conjunction is that I can go through all of them. I can go through the squares, I can go through the oppositions, I can go through the trine and sextile, but it still be conjunction. I'm connected automatically. So this is the most powerful placement. But with the trine, it's your easy aspects. It's gonna always be easy for you, easy gift. So it'll be more better at some aspect, because it's your gift to be able to be creative, to be giving and sharing unconditional love. This your gift. This is easy for you. It's so easy that you might forget that you so creative, and it's because it's nothing for you to do. It's not for you to read people. So you might don't pay it no attention and forget your talent. That's how easy it be. Be so easy, just natural to you. So that's all it is. So with the Neptune energy, so this is very powerful in the fifth house, make you super creative and super in your emotions, imaginative mind, like the dream world, going to trances. You might be riding with somebody and going to a trance, like you're falling asleep all the time because you're dreaming, you know what I'm saying? You're thinking of things, you know, you got to wake up. I'm on the road. Some people fall asleep on the road, got to wake up, shake their head, you know. So this is how powerful the Neptune placement, make you very tuned with everybody's energy. So do Pluto, you know, and the moon. But yours in the 5th house. So very powerful, very creative. It's powerful placement. I mean, you got similar placements in a lot of aspects. Then in the 5th house, you Libra sun. Okay, got a lot of Libras in this boy in this. Thank you, King. That's a lot of 5th house in here. We play for that. We can identify with each other. Another thing why I like for people to comment, because I want to know what placement you got. Cause do we identify? Do this live track the same energy? You see what I'm saying? Some of the same energy, or all types of energy. You know what I'm saying? Your son has sun in the 5th too. Okay. Is he playful? Is he creative? Is he do he act like a kid? Cause people with the playful can act like a kid. Sometimes I can act like a kid. You know what I'm saying? Very playful, comedic, they can act good. They not like put the charm on people and act. You know what I'm saying? Put an acting role, fake cry, fake this, to get what they want, now to do all type of stuff. Cause deal with the consciousness, the mind shot on point. They not to speak well too and dress well. So saying you understand represents number one. The sun represents number one. So you understand how powerful this is. So sun feeds everybody. When it's in the 5th house, it's gonna feed the fun, the activities, and do all type of stuff. You know, creative work. Thank you too, Master Glenn. So this is very powerful. I just want to bring awareness to y'all. I wasn't gonna make it too long. You know what I'm saying? I just want to bring awareness so y'all can look at that, and then y'all can do the moon the same way. Next, I might do the moon, and I ain't skipping video. I'm still gonna do the mid heavens and stuff like that. There, sometimes I just want to do something different for a day or two, or two things in one day. You know, 2 different videos. So I'm not going out the path of the midheaven. Even though I already got all the midheaven placements anyway, I've been did the midheaven, but I'm talking about with the planet that is under. You know how I've been doing. So very, he's a Libra moon too. I might well share a little bit about the moon. The moon is the unconsciousness, something that you're not aware of that you do. You do naturally, like say like when you wake up, you go use the bathroom, you're still sleepy. You just know you sometimes you're not aware that you're using the bathroom. When it comes to men, we piss on the floor sometimes. Because we naturally used to, you know, going to the bathroom, naturally brush your teeth without knowing. And you're not really aware because you ain't woke up. Then you be like, did I brush my teeth? Then you realize I did. Stuff like that. Like something that you do like the Libra traits you carry out. See, the moon people carry out, like I carry out Virgo traits naturally. Like Virgo sun is aware that they are a Virgo. I wasn't aware that I was a Virgo. See what I'm saying? As Virgo sun will be aware of their intelligence. I'm just naturally like that, so I just be intelligent. They more Virgo sun more a nag than a Virgo moon will, because the Virgo moon is natural. They want to help and serve naturally. You know, the sun kind of wants that. That's their motivation, so they thrive off that. The moon naturally do it. They just do it. You know, it's naturally. It's like a force moving them to do it. It's within them, a power moving them. They just do it. So sometimes I feel like the moon is the true sign, because it's inner self. It's more inner self than outer awareness of anything. The sun is like outer awareness, aware of this thing. The moon is like intuitive. The sun is more intelligent. See what I'm saying? The sun is intelligent, because intelligence ain't nothing but like when you're aware of something. You know, this a door, you know, this a flower, you know, this a plant, you know, this water. It's words. It's intelligent. Water, water. Intuition is more like knowing without even knowing the word. You just know. Like you know this person is a genuine person without knowing their name. So like that, that's intuition. Intelligent is you got to know their traits. You got to know their history. Intuition is you feel and you know that this person is genuinely good, even if you don't know their history. Even if they did bad, you just know they're good and they turn out to be good like you think. Intelligent is more like they look people up and they think they're bad because they wreck it, but in actuality they're good, but they thought they were bad, so they ran them away because they look at their records. But those who intuitive, you know, the other people got a record, you feel that they're good, and you see that they're really good. You see that it really worked out. So the intelligent person will miss out more than the intuitive person, because the intelligent person run off because they going by they going mostly by intelligence, about the background, what's written down. So instead of what they feel or within them. So that's how powerful intuition is over the intellect. That's why they say intuition is more of higher. It's higher than intelligence. So the moon give you that power from within, that motivation you feel from within. And this is the soul. I'm saying it right now because I say that the sun was the soul, but the sun really the spirit, because it's creative. It deals mostly with spirit. Uh, the moon did mostly with the soul, because that's what moves, a force. So this is, I'm saying it right, because the sun is what masculine, so spirit. And this is why in our culture, Asar was masculine spirit, and Aset was what, the sacred mother. She's emotional. She's water. So that being said, now we get it. So we ain't got to be confused. I ain't got to confuse nobody, because they know that the sun is really spirit. Where your spirit at? Your motivation come from spirit. Spirit is in everyone and everything. That keep us living. Will keep you alive. It's your motivation. The moon is more naturally. This is what you do naturally, unconsciously. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, thank you. Thank you for putting my email down there. Yeah, chart reading. Oh, thank you, Master Glam. Say very. He's a Libra moon too. Mars and Gemini. So he take action like a Gemini. He all over the place. So whatever he think about, he just go for it. Like travel. He like do stuff like, he very fun loving and know how to bring people together, because he take action like a Gemini. But the thing is, sometimes with the Gemini placement, not saying your son, but just speaking about Geminis in general, sometimes if they're not balanced, you can't really trust them, because you don't know which way they go. They say this, they contradict themselves a lot, and they move this way, move that way. Unless they balance. They got to be balanced, because if they're not, people they see different mood, different swing, different angle, different ways, different everything. Even though they fun, you be like, dog, you can't figure them out. They all over the darn place. Gemini can speak very well though. They're very expressive, and they know how to play mind games very good. You know what I'm saying? And I always say that, and people think that I'm taking up for a Libra, right? I don't taking up for a Libra. People think I'm taking up for a Libra, but I always say that a Libra is in the middle of the air signs, right? And Libra and Aquarius compete through a Gemini game. I got a Gemini cousin, I always break them down. Aquarius always break them down. They can see through it. Other people, but they can't. So Gemini can have a fast tongue compared to other people. So maybe a Sagittarius can catch it. But a Libra, other air signs can catch what a Gemini trying to do. You got to understand, Libra is in the middle as a judge. And I don't want to make this just a Libra channel, because I want people to think that this is about all Libra. It's about all the placement. I love area placement. And sometimes I go harder with Cancer, the traits of Cancer. I like that in me too. And the Virgo traits in me. I like all the traits I got in me. You know, I got more water in me than air, according to what they say. You know, so I got more water, and Cancer is my signature. So with that being said, I can see that. I can see that I love the home. You see, I'm always in the bed. I'm always in the comfort of my room, of the home. So it's true. You know what I'm saying? Even if people don't like it, astrology, it's true. Even if they say that it's not true to them, no matter, it's true. They live by astrology no matter what. The days of the week deal with astrology. Monday is the moon. Sunday is the sun. Saturday is Saturn. Friday is Venus. Thursday is Jupiter. Wednesday is Mercury. Tuesday is Mars. So tell them to stop all that talk. Regardless, they live by astrology anyway. So when you know the days of the week, what you think they deal with? Astrology. They deal with numbers. So people ain't got to believe it. It's there, you know. So shoot. So yep, double man. I know I'm a Gemini. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you a story, and this is funny. I would tell my fiance this story. This is very funny, because I used to talk to people online, right? You know, I never reveal information. That's why I never say the names or nothing. But I got to tell the story about the Gemini lady. Okay, it was this Gemini. She from New Jersey somewhere, right? Female, talking online, and she's you know, Gemini man is so fast. They all over the place. They got a need to not to be bored. They always got to do something. Like they can be on this live, but also they can multitask. Like be typing something else on something else while they're watching the live. Have another phone typing on it or a tablet. Do multitask, even cleaning while they listen to this live. But anyway, this woman who I used to talk to conversate about the Gemini know what they be doing. They act like they need help. They just want to talk to you anyway, like online. But they got their little strategy and they type. But I'm a Libra, so I peep through all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm an air sign. I think too. And plus I got Virgo added with that. Virgo deal with Mercury. Mercury, that make me, that intensify my thinking. I overthink. So with that being said, Virgos could also peep game. My fault. I forgot to say Virgo too, because they got Mercury and it's Earth. So Virgo got to have facts. They ain't gonna believe all that. So that's why Virgos can really cut people down and break people down because they need facts. They got to prove what you say. So air sign like that too. You got to kind of have facts too, kind of like that. But this Gemini woman, she talking about I'm a player. She's on the phone telling me how all the dudes she playing and stuff like that. She playing this dude and playing that dude. I said, you better stop that. You know what I'm saying? And she was a nurse too. She was a nurse. She's talking about all the dudes she been playing. I said, she wild. I'm telling you. She all over the place. And then she had the nerve, to be honest with you, she had a nerve. She's so wild. I'm sure how wild a Gemini is. And they don't care. They know what they be doing. They wild. They want to see a response. You would think that they be more sexual because she put her phone down and she walked over the kitchen with her breasts out. She didn't care if I see it or not, but she just wanted to see how I'm going to respond. Y'all think it's more about sexual turn on, they can get to that. She wanted to see how I respond. But it ain't bother me. See what I'm saying? It ain't bother me, and I ain't even respond to that because I knew she wanted that. See, I know how to play mind games with them. I know how to play mind games with the Gemini. And then a lot of Geminis, since Master Glam say that, since she a Gemini, I'm going to tell you, a lot of Geminis, they the only one that might can beat a Libra or talk with a Libra because Libra can talk too. All Libras I know, Gemini can do that too. I get along good with Geminis. Don't get me wrong. I get along. When they say air signs get along, they ain't lying. They ain't lied. We get along good with air signs. But I also get along good with Sagittarius and Leos. For a minute, I was just tracking before I had my fiance. I was tracking more Sagittarius and Leos. And Geminis too. But Geminis don't be, see, Geminis ain't gonna be there that long. They'll be your friend one day and they go on the next. I'll to venture to the next. And then they come back later and say, hey, how you doing? But it still be cool. We be friendly. It is hard to get in contact with them. And same thing with Sagittarius. Sagittarius like that too. Leo's like that too. Fire signs like that too. Air signs is like that. Like you might be in contact with them 1 minute, next minute, even Aquarius. He be gone. Libras like that too. So Libras and Gemini get along very well now. I must say that. If they don't be partnered, they still get along good. And also Aquarius and Libras. Aquarius not to deal with Libras not to deal with Aquarius too. So we just naturally attract, and I see that's true. Like for all fire signs can get along very well. Most fire signs. Earth signs get along very well with each other. Water signs get along very well. So that's true when they say earth and water. It depends on how much you got in your chart too. Like I got water, so I can identify with cancers. Like I dealt with Virgo people, and they'll be in your life for a minute. And before I met my fiance, I used to be like, all these some beautiful women, and they got a good man. We used to be talking, and the next thing you know, they gone. All Virgos leave. They gone. They don't just stay there. They don't bullshit. They don't waste their time. And we don't have no bad relationships. We have a good relationship. But the thing is, they just haul tail. They gone. So because they don't waste their time. They know that we just cool. That's it. So they go holler at whoever they go ahead and go get married or they find a job. They gone. You might not hear from them again. Aquarius was sort of like that at first. You know what I'm saying? Until I met my fiance. Aquarius, like when I used to talk to them, they love to be friends with me. Very cool. They like how I'm knowledgeable, but they were like that too. Be gone. But Mars and Virgo and Pluto. Okay, you got a lot of Virgo in you. You got a Virgo, like a Virgo stellium, very powerful. Then what house is in? Yeah, so Virgos, cool people, and they nice. They sharp, like they gonna look neat and they gonna look clean. They gonna look sharp. But I'm telling you though, I'm telling you though, Gemini's is wild. Gemini, they got a smooth mouthpiece too. If you can't watch a Gemini, the Libra could break them down easy. It's easy for us. I guess because we're air sign too, and we right there in the middle. We like Gemini more like the kid, and we more like adults, and Aquarius more like the elder or something like that. But we can easily break them down. And Gemini, Aquarius can break them down too. They can see through it. But since we like the judge, we in the middle. We got a little bit of Aquarius and Gemini in us. We can break down them. But we don't break them down like, cause they kind of fun. But we know how they operate. They can be here. They move, cause we have our moves too. Libras got their moves too. So all air signs operate similar in some type of way. Because Aquarius type, they like to deal with you, but then they don't. See what I'm saying? They like to go to a party, but then they can stay home. So that's Aquarius. It don't matter to Aquarius. Aquarius down for like whatever. It's like either or. Libra's sort of like that in a way. Libra's gonna do whatever you want to do. What you want to do? You be like, do you want to do anything? Let Libra make a decision. Shoot. Some of them, I can make a decision. I can make a decision though. I'm the type that can make a decision. I guess cause that Pluto there, Sun conjunction Pluto. I don't know, but I can make a decision. And maybe because I got Virgo Moon, I can make a decision. Because Virgo's Earth signs can make a decision quick. So I just want to say about your sun sign, beautiful people. Be aware that what house your sun in, look at that. And look at the conjunctions, the squares, the oppositions, the trines, the sextiles, all that to it. Even the parallel and all the other stuff they got going on, parallel and unparalleled, the minor aspect. Look at that too. That's important too, if you want to make it important. So, with that being said, beautiful people, look at your moon placement. Y'all know how to hit me up. I done did it a few readings in a couple of days, a few readings. So, if you want any reading, Master Glenn put my email in the chat somewhere. Let me see if I can pin it. So y'all know how to hit me up. I appreciate Master Glenn. What's that? Let me see if I can see it. If I can find it. Where is it? 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 Okay, there it go. Let me pin it. Okay, I pinned it to the top. I think I pinned it. There you go. Yeah, so y'all already know how to hit me up, beautiful people. Oh, you got fourth house, your sun in the fourth house? Oh, your Virgo in the fourth house. Okay, the home. Oof, it's a lot going on in your territory. Represent your territory, your family, your home, where you're from, all that there. You got a lot of action going there, a lot of power, a lot of transformation in that home, a lot of being different in that home. You want to go outside the home. You got Uranus in there, thinking outside of the box. So you got Venus, Virgo, Venus. I'm a Venus and Virgo too. Does see her. I'm a Venus and Virgo too. Nice. Everything. Thanks, King. Thanks to you too. But y'all see my email is pinned it. But to see Virgo, to see her, I got Venus and Virgo. Which deals with, that's why it took me a long time to find my love, because we're very picky. Venus and Virgo people is very picky of who they want. And they're really not professionalists, but they can be professionalists, some of them. But after a while, we can have a balanced mind. When dealing with love, we learn that imbalance is also as perfect. We just want somebody who gonna be loyal, who gonna be supportive, who gonna be realistic. Really realistic. So it's very very important. You know, Venus and Virgo is like humanitarian. They like to help and serve people. This is the way we show our love, help serve. And yeah, we could be critical if people not doing the right thing. We say, man, they not doing the right thing. I told that dummy. I told that stupid person like that there. Well, we go hard like that now. We could, you know what I'm saying? Especially if they do something stupid because we intellectual. So it's like, so I understand. And we by us being in people's presence, the aura, we heal them. You know what I'm saying? They feel good in our aura because we got the healing energy right there. Motivating people to work out, motivating people to eat right. I'm always talking about eating right. You get tired of me. I guess I got Virgo moon or Venus and Virgo. And mine's in the fourth house too. Nurturing and caring. So I know people tired of me talking about eating right. Talking about, and always talking about people health, like, you should eat this. This would be good for your health. I'm always saying like that. Magnesium, just chocolate got some magnesium. You might need some of that. Or Hershey bars, you got magnesium. It give you that energy. This is why you be tired, or this is why you be this. Like that. I'm always talking about eating healthy or balancing out your health. Because Venus and Virgo. And plus Virgo moon, I am. You ever got fourth. Oh, your sun is in the fourth house. And Cancer, well, that's very powerful. That's intensify. That's part of who you are. That's gonna intensify your traits because your sun is in the moon house, the fourth house. You truly is that Cancer. You know what I mean? And plus, you're already a Cancer sun. It's gonna intensify that. You know what I'm saying? And your sun trying to Pluto. Wow, that's powerful. Your sun trying to Pluto, that's a Scorpionic energy right there. That's your gift, like healing, being into science and being into investigating and being obsessed with finding out answers and clues to mystery. I'm so much into finding out secrets. It's a shame. I be doing like the family tree. I done made it all the way to my mother, daddy side. I done went all the way to the slave master plantation. I got all the names and everything. That's pretty much Scorpio. They be when it comes to research, they want to find the answer. Virgos like that too. They want to find the answers. They want to find the clues to life. So I'm saying they ain't gonna stop till they find the truth of what is. They be very obsessed with that. And also, this is a very sexual placement too. Now, don't get me wrong. You got a high sex drive now. That's why I got one high sex drive, Sun conjunction Pluto, because those who got Sun trine Pluto, they very straightforward too, and very high. They like to feel sexy and look sexy. The woman's definitely. Strong feeling to be a healer, but the stuff that comes along with it is a lot. Yeah, for right now, to you continue to progress and continue to grow, because growth is very important to Pluto people and to Scorpio like energy, just like Mercury, just like Virgos. Growth and improvement means a lot. So that's why they say transformation means changing, which means transforming to something better. Being like that, being to alchemy, like changing what's bad to good. That's pretty much Scorpio energy. That's why they're the healer. So sooner or later you'll be up to stay on it. You know what I mean? Do you got squares and oppositions to anything? So you gotta look at that too, Ebony. You got Pluto in the eighth house. Yeah, it's intense. You got a lot of Pluto. Very powerful energy, intense sexual orgasms. People with these placements have natural sexual orgasms, because I done had it before. I'm talking like this before I met my fiance, by a woman talking nice and being like, man, it felt the world. I let off a little bit without even touching. That's what I'm saying. So you be so intense because it's Pluto. So y'all got to look at all of that. You know what I'm saying? Pluto people ain't scared to talk about stuff like that. They ain't scared to talk about anything. They can talk about almost anything. You know what I'm saying? Because they thrive off power. So that's why a lot of people with these placements be into magic and spirituality and want to know how spirit work, how vibration work, and work their powers and stuff, because that's what it deals with right here. Um, so Sade Master Astrology say, yeah, that's true about the drive and being bold and second deck in Cancer to Pluto too. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, Plutonic. But what I want you to notice, Ebony, that a lot of people on this channel, a lot of people on this channel, they love Scorpio videos. If you go to like what's popular videos on this channel, they got where you can put popular video, the most popular. You go down the whole list, you see Pluto, mostly Pluto on the top 50. Pluto or Scorpio. You might see Aquarius too, but Virgo, but you see a lot of Pluto, Scorpio, and number nines, because number nine represents Scorpio videos. It's top. Maybe number sevens too, Neptune. A lot of water signs on top. You gonna see on this page. Yeah, some reason Pluto video do numbers. Almost every Pluto video, Scorpio video do numbers. Even the shorts. Look at the shorts. Look at the Scorpio video. Compare. I'll be like, wow, well, what's up with this? I had to notice that. I said, man, why Scorpio video? I ain't expect for Scorpio to always be on top and everything, even on my podcast. I got a podcast right now. I can screenshot Pluto Scorpio videos up top, above all. Oh, like 300 and 400 plays and like that there. I'm like, what? What? It's over 37,000 plays on my podcast. And Scorpio mostly up top and number 9. Like that energy. I said, man, this is wild. This is wild. I'm telling you. Almost everywhere you go from YouTube. But you go to other people's channel, and I go to most popular, go to other astrology. What you call me, King Kit? Why you say King Kit? Once again, thanks for the second reading. Thank you too. You probably mistyped. But we go to other astrology, go to other channels in astrology, and you put most popular videos. They got a section where you say most popular videos. And if you want to know how to get there, look at Google. They'll show you how to get the most popular videos. You will see other signs other than Scorpio. Some of them will have a lot of Scorpio, but a lot of them will have other signs, maybe like Capricorn, maybe like Libra, or other signs. But my channel, most of Scorpio, I say, that's who attracted to this channel? Scorpio wants to know that any draws you in. They got to be attracted to this channel, to me too. I say that because you go to other channels. I've been looking at other astrology channels. Some have a lot of Scorpio up top, but a lot of them got other like Leos, Libras, Aquarius. Man, have the most Scorpio and number 9s and 7s up top. So I said, man, this powerful. Pisces too. Pisces can be in the mix too. Sometimes Cancer, but mostly Scorpio. Scorpio want to know. Yeah, Scorpio don't like to. It's best to tell the Scorpio the truth, because Scorpio don't like. I know I don't want to over my time. I told you, when I get too hype and I get into this, I get me into this, it be on. But Scorpio want to know. It's best not to lie to a Scorpio, period. I like to know. You know, you would say I'm a Libra sun. You got to look at it like this. I got Scorpio and Libra in the 5th house. Plus, Sun conjuncts to Pluto. And plus, Mercury conjuncts to Pluto. All in the 5th house. So, if that ain't no Scorpio for you, then, so I'm going to say this right here. Scorpio people like to know. I carry out some of the Scorpio energy. I like to know. I like to know what's up. I like to know. Knowing is better for me than not knowing. Some people don't want to know because it hurt them, right? But Scorpio people want to know. Like, tell us the correct answer. Don't sit there and beat around the bush. You know what I'm saying? We got to try to expose you and break down you. because we very psychic as hell. So, see, the way you talk about Pluto energy is different. The intuition picks are different, uncommon elements I haven't heard yet that drew me in. I know it to your channel. Well, I don't know if it's different. It's maybe because I speak the correct language about Scorpio, or it just attracted to me. Now I'm seeing that energy really, when they say that you're attracted to a certain energy, it's true. A certain energy attracted to you, that's true. So that's what attracted to this channel, certain energy, like especially Scorpio, Libras definitely. With Scorpio, I'm talking the video that do the most with Scorpio videos. But who be on this live, you usually have a lot of Libras, Scorpios sometimes, but you have a lot of Virgos, other signs too, but you got Mercury and Scorpio. See there? Look at that. I guess because, yeah, you're right. The way I talk about it is different because it's the traits of the Scorpio. I mean, people like the power that it give you. It give them power. When I talk about it, give people power. Because it represents power. It represents that. It represents building its authority, overcoming that, you know. And Scorpio they don't ride nobody coattail. So they dominate, they don't ride nobody coattail. Like, for example, I have to make an example of this. I'm no longer, part of the street life, nothing like that. But when I was in the street and another person from another hood, I'd be like, F that person, F that person. And ready to do something to them, you know what I'm saying? Because I own that, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why, now I know the Scorpio energy don't ride nobody coattail, like everybody be talking about, oh, he this, he that. Scorpio don't do that. So I'm saying, now I understand why at the time I wasn't on that level. I mean, I was of giving people honor and giving people, utmost respect. But now, it's different on spiritual, so, I understand. It's a whole nother thing, whole nother ballgame. But I sure appreciate you, Ebony. Yeah, I'm about to get up off here though. Y'all catch me on the next live. I love y'all. Y'all see my email. It's right here. It's pinned it in the comment. So y'all know how to email me. Y'all can look at this live again. But it's very powerful. Check out your sun sign though. My whole thing is bring awareness about your sun sign because this is your spiritual self, your motivation. So this is very powerful, very effective. This was going to give you the light in your body. So check out what house is in. And all other places was important too, but I'm just doing this one strictly for the sun, even though I gave some of you some other stuff too, some extra, I always do. But it's cool. This being said, I'm glad I caught the live. Thank you. That was up. Shout out to Growth. That's right. All right. Love y'all. I'm out.